three R's, which everybody knows: reuse, reduce, and recycle. And of course, there's another one then that the government calls recovery, which is supposedly getting some energy from waste that cannot be reused, reduced, or recycled. And there's another one that often people don't remember, and that is to even before you recycle, there's a thing called pre-cycling, which is where items and products are made with recycling in mind. So they talk about these plastic bags here in Barbados now, which are taking up a lot of space and causing problems in our drainage and so on. I think we need to have a policy that if something cannot be recycled effectively, then we should not allow it into our domain.
Recycled or degradable?
Right, either, yes, degradable, hopefully something that is organic and can be composted into some sort of a soil amendment. We have a product that we've developed over the last couple of years, which happened naturally, where instead of sending things to the dump, for them to take up valuable space in the landfill, pallets, cardboard, paper, and so on, and these are in the commercial development that I operate. We started to collect these items and put them in rows and then turn them and add manure and organic matter that helps them to biodegrade. And as a result of doing that, in order to save this landfill space and also some disposal costs, we have now come up with a product which we call Miracle Mix. And Miracle Mix, the name is derived really from the number of benefits that this product offers to society. First of all, it utilizes about 95% of things that would have otherwise been considered waste. So it helps us to reuse things. Right. The other thing is that Miracle Mix, it will increase food security because the value that this matter has in terms of agriculture. Thirdly, it reduces foreign exchange, which would normally be spent on chemical fertilizers. We now make our own fertilizer, which is more sustainable because it lasts a lot longer in the ground. When you create an organic system that rejuvenates itself, it does. Chemical fertilizers impact negatively on our drinking water and our nearshore reefs. So substituting organic alternatives helps in that regard. Of course, making our organic fertilizers here creates more employment locally, keeps the island clean, because I personally would like to see a regime where the same truck that collects garbage does not collect green waste and organic and biodegradable matter. Those things should be collected separately so that they can go to a dedicated area, whether at our central facility or even better still, sites across the island that are closer to the source, and those things can be chipped and made into compost and soil amendments, remediation, and so on. Right now, the SSA truck collects everything together, and it kills me to see it, because I know that when they go to the SBRC and they eject their contents, it is not sorted. It goes straight into down to the landfill, which itself is a precious resource. That landfill space costs taxpayers dearly to have it. So to actually send this organic matter into the landfill is double wastage and even triple wastage. we should not be transporting it so far. We should certainly not be taking up valuable space in the trucks that are hard pressed to keep up moving garbage, that is unsightly and unhealthy to have around. And then the landfill should not be burdened with that stuff, which is a precious resource. So we make this miracle mix. It's 10% biochar, which is charcoal which is wood that has been burnt without oxygen, and it's been pulverized and inoculated with chicken waste to charge it. 20% compost, 30% sargassum seaweed, 40% is other products that different types of manure, factory mud from the sugar industry, soils from various areas of Barbados to add diversity. And we found that the Miracle Mix is very effective. We actually sell in bags, 12 litres for $7. Very good price. And the reason we do that is it wasn't really supposed to be a money-making venture. More, it's an educational and a public awareness gesture. It's designed to getting this Miracle Mix out to households. The purpose was to get people to recognize that things that they normally throw away can actually have a tremendous benefit in their garden, whether it's flowers, fruit trees, vegetables, or whatever.
No, Andrew. You mentioned, I don't want to get too far from it, but you mentioned a number of ingredients there. The sargassum weed, the charcoal, the chicken droppings, etc., etc. Is the composition, is the formula of the Miracle Mix consistent? I assume that sometimes you can't get certain things. There was a point in time in our recent past where getting seaweed was definitely not an issue, but I believe a lot of that would have been cleaned up. No, it's not always as available as at other times. So is that a standard formula, or is it just a suggested composition, or can substitutes be made? Is there some sort of flexibility in the production of the Miracle Mix?
Of course, because we use what was available, but there's always a material available. Now, the sargassum was problematic at one stage, and I believe it will recur.
Every 2 years or so, yeah.
In the case of Miracle Mix, the volume that we deal with is not so great that we have run out. Because what we did is when the sargassum was readily available, we brought in many truckloads and added it in to blended it in. So that stockpile that we have is still there. We've sold only 10% of what we made. So we have plenty of it stockpile that we can continue that formula to provide that formula for a while. But if we didn't get sargassum for any reason and we were making more, I'm sure that we could find
a substitute,
something else that we could add to it in order to help. But having said that, the sargassum is tremendous. It is a tremendous resource for this reason. And it is amazing how it breaks down when mixed with the correct additives. When you put sargassum in your garden, it will stay there a long time and not break down because of the salt and because of its natural makeup. But when you mix it and blend it with organic matter and microbes and so on, it breaks down beautifully and very quickly. I have been just so impressed that we need to harvest more of it when it's available. I think that's one of the big issues. And right now, actually, a lot of it has been stockpiled and almost disposed of, which is a shame.